working on a 2006 Honda Accord, sorry, 2005. Basically, what's going on is whenever you turn the car on, there's only heat on this side and that vent, and there's none in this one, and there's none in that. So even if you try everything here, the mode selector all works. So what I concluded the problem is the heat valve. Basically all the solenoids on here is already fixed. I already have another video on that one that fixed that issue. So I'm going to show you how to fix this problem. After checking over the car, found out that the heater core was already cleaned out. So it's not that. The valve is, the hose is warm. So I concluded that internally this is broken. Just a little small demonstration. It's not supposed to do that. So that's why I'm changing that valve. This is the new one. This is the part number. So this should be the same thing for V6 and 4 cylinders. So easiest way to take it out is a 10mm back there. Take these 2 hoses out and just basically pull it out. It's a pretty simple fix. So, as I demonstrated before, that's the valve fully open. That's it fully closed. It doesn't go any further than that. This one goes all the way around. So for everything I was seeing, all the solenoids inside are working correctly, so I'm assuming that that's our issue. Happens, that's normally the issue.
Oh, okay.
So here's just a demonstration. That's the new one. That's the old one. He only goes one way once you buy the assembly. As you can see, it's a little blocked in there. It's not really moving. The whole valve inside is broken. So that's the reason why switching it to this one. But this one actually works.
Oh, so it's supposed to close out the cold air when it's... Oh.
Basically, it's kind of like a metering valve. It's what lets the heat and antifreeze flow into the heater core.
Okay.
So since it wasn't doing anything,
so that's when you turn the heat on, it's blowing the cold air because it's not blocking off the cold air.
yeah.
So the hot air could come out, right? Okay.
But 90%, I think this is the issue.
That's the issue. Okay.
We're gonna see if I'm right.
I hope you're right. Come on, show me that.
So from the last clip, what we did is we installed a new valve. So I'm gonna bleed the system, the coolant system out, because it was kind of dirty. So I'm just gonna bleed everything out. Just reconnect these heater hoses. I'm gonna make it a little bit, I'm not gonna put the clamps back on because I'm just gonna put the detergent in it, clean out the whole system, and then reflush it again. So this is what I'm using. It's already the flush system, so I'm gonna throw it in there, fill it up with water, and then just turn the car on and run for about 10 minutes, warm up, and then I'll just drain it out, wash everything out again, and then put antifreeze in. I'm not sure if this will really work that well, but it's worth a shot. Come on, that's the drain hose here. So now you just turn the car on, have it run for 10 minutes to heat up to normal operating temperature. Just checking to make sure there's no leaks. So this is kind of what it looks like while it's running. It's kind of like, honestly, just like soap detergent from what it looks like. Okay, so we're inside the car. As you can hear, the the heater is fully blown. That side is very hot. This side is hot. This side is lukewarm. And this side is not as warm. This is after we did the flush. We changed the heater valve. And now I'm just working on, this is the driver's side actuator that controls basically the modes. So right now, I believe it is working. So I'm gonna show you how we test it. You leave it plugged in. You come up here and you change the speeds from, you know, whatever temperature is from extremely hot to cold. And if yours does that, that means it's working. So that's basically changing all the speed. Initially, that's what I thought was wrong with this car, because there's barely any hot air coming to the driver's side. So since this is working fine, you know, that's here or there. Now this little white clip, this is what controls the actual physical vents from moving. So now I have to check to see if there's something wrong with this vent that's preventing the heat from coming over here. So I normally just manually move everything by hand to see if I have a change to get hot on the driver's side. And so far, no. So I'm gonna keep playing with that, and I'll let you guys know what the verdict is. So this is the passenger side. That is the actuator for the passenger side, this right here. This is basically what controls the mode, the up, down for the vents. So it's working correctly on the passenger side. There's a little white section that's moving. I know it's not the best, but this is really all I can do in this sense. But that white little arm that's moving, that shows that it's moving in all the right direction. Everything is good. So whenever your actuator goes bad, once you press these buttons and it doesn't move, that's how you could test it. But as you can see, these are working perfectly fine. So the passenger side is good. The driver's side is the side that's not getting any hot air. So I'm still trying to track that down. And this is a quick demonstration of the blower motor in action. I'm gonna go up slowly. Basically, you turn that, and each stage it should work. So that's the lowest setting. And that's the highest one. So obviously that's working. And it's not overheating. Now this section right there, this right here, that's the blower motor resistor. So if that's not working, then you'll have problems with this selecting the speed. But everything is working, so I'm really at a loss right now. So now the car's cooled down, we're gonna start draining back out the detergent or coolant flush, whatever you want to call it. I hope you guys know there's a pitcock screw right here. It is basically righty tighty, lefty loosey, and the antifreeze will drain out the bottom of the radiator. Okay, to be actually secure, to make sure everything's coming out, I will be pulling these lines off again and just actually running water straight through it, so this way I'm 100% sure the detergent is at least out of the system. So this is normally how I do it. It's got this little glass. Remember, you have to be real easy with the pressure, so I know I'm just start very slowly. and that's all the stuff coming out of the, see if we give you an idea. So that's all the fluid that's coming out of the heater core. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. So I'm crank it up a little bit more, and there it is. It's cleaning up a little bit, but you can see all those debris and rust pockets going through it. So all those is what's blocking up the heater core, just right there. So this is what is getting out. So yeah, this is all. These are all the dirt particles. The water's clean. The line is full of debris. All the debris was removed. So we're underneath the driver's side. This is a blend door actuator. So we have shown that this one is working. So I don't know what's going on with this car. It's just not building up enough heat. Why? I don't know. We cleaned the heater core out. Everything seemed fine. So now I'm just gonna reassemble everything and try it again.